recently I saw the new Spider-Man trailer. And it made me think, this is cool. It's not over the top. It's not really mind-catching. You don't get super excited watching it. But then I realized, who is the best Spider-Man? And to be 100% honest, I'm not a very big Marvel fan. I like DC. I like Batman a lot more than I like anyone in Marvel. But Spider-Man is the only Marvel character who I really enjoy. So, I think I have a little bit of say on it, considering I've watched every single Spider-Man movie. I mean, I guess Civil War, it doesn't really count too much. I know I've seen it, but it doesn't really count as much. But I've seen them, and I think I can say with great confidence who I think it is. But let's go over some things as to why. So number one, we're going to follow the storyline. Does it fit the comics? Is it entertaining? Is it well structured? And they both have good arguments, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Because let's face it, Tom Holland is the worst Spider-Man. He does nothing but gets bailed out. MJ is just, it's Zendaya, it's cool, but kind of stupid, let's be honest. Tom Holland Spider-Man sucks. Bottom of the bottom. Nothing about him stands out more than Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland. The only reason he's popular, I said Tom Holland. I meant to say Tobey or Andrew. My bad. Tom Holland is not better in any aspect than Andrew or Tobey. But the only reason he's really famous, to be honest, like a good Spider-Man people say, is because it's Tom Holland and girls who are like 14 to 16 are obsessed with him. That's the only reason he's super popular. I said it. I don't care. Crucify me. I don't care. But let's get back to the storyline. They both have good arguments. Technically in the comics, he can't shoot the webs out of his wrist. It was a gadget. But Tobey has a good argument for his, but the best storyline is with Andrew Garfield. I do like how it fits a little bit more. The characters kind of play it off a little bit weird, but I think it's just the way it's put together is a bit more structured. I like it a little bit more. It keeps me entertained. They all obviously give up on being Spider-Man for a little bit to protect people, but I just think Andrew Garfield does it a little bit better. Now, this is the no-brainer argument. Villains. Whoever you are, you can admit that Tobey's Spider-Man fought the best villains. Green Goblin being William Dafoe, and then Doc Ock getting shocked, and the tentacles wire up to his brain. Come on, dude. The villains are so much better. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, Sandman's cool, Electro's cool-ish, but dude, Green Goblin being William Dafoe plays it perfectly. It makes sense, and the way that, Venom, the only one that's kind of weird is Venom, just because it never really describes why, from what I remember, it doesn't describe why the loud noise makes it go to the other guy. It is what it is. But the villains are so much better with Tobey Maguire. It's just a no-brainer argument. This is the other no-brainer argument, is side characters. Flash, Gwen, everyone, uncle, aunt, everyone is so much better with Andrew Garfield. It's just the way it is. And come on, the Gwen Stacy scene of her falling. I just hit my mic, sorry. With Gwen Stacy falling and the web turns into a little hand trying to grab her, you cannot tell me that the characters in the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire are better than Andrew Garfield's. You just can't. There's no. I'm gonna get frustrated. You cannot tell me that those characters are better than Andrew Garfield's. They are much better. Sorry to tell you, they're better. Now, the action aspect, I'm gonna have to give it to Tobey. what other thing has what other movie has such an iconic dance scene where, he's going like that, and then, he was a pizza driver too, or delivery driver, but the dance scene, that was cool. The fights are much better with not Tom Holland, nothing about him's better. With Tobey, with Tobey, the action scenes, the fighting scenes, everything is so much better than Andrew Garfield. The only scene I can think of that's better with Andrew Garfield would be the Gwen Stacy scene, but other than that, it ends on a weird cliffhanger for no reason, and it makes no sense. I'm not gonna lie. Why ended on a cliffhanger when you clearly could have made another one? The action was so much better with Tobey. It's just how it is. Now, Peter Parker. Who plays the best Peter Parker? Maybe I'm biased. Probably am. I think Andrew Garfield plays it better. Now, Andrew Garfield is one of my favorite actors. He also played Desmond Doss in Hacksaw Ridge. If you haven't seen it, I recommend you see Hacksaw Ridge. It is an amazing movie. 100% recommend watching it. But I think he plays Peter Parker a little bit better. He looks like a teenager. He's tall, lanky. It fits Spider-Man. In my opinion, you think of a spider, you don't think of something that's kind of built. Tobey wasn't built, but he was just a little bit stocky. But you look at Andrew Garfield, he was just a little bit lankier. Tobey's cool as Peter, but just not as nerdy as you would expect out of someone like Andrew Garfield. He can play the part perfectly. A little bit more quiet, like Flash. He's a little bit more of a stereotypical bully, like you see at that time era, basketball or football jock. But he plays Peter Parker in a way that makes you feel bad for him. Tobey's just kind of creepy when he plays him. But he plays him good, just not as good as Andrew Garfield. It's that simple. Now, it's 2-2. Who plays the best Spider-Man? Not the best Peter Parker, the best Spider-Man. How does the ability work? How they became to be Spider-Man, and the gadgets they use. Gadgets, I'm giving, obviously, to Andrew Garfield. I think that's a little bit more impressive. That, he used a watch, and just made a web slinger out of that. I think that's a little bit cooler than Tobey, just because he doesn't really have many. And then the abilities I'm giving to Tobey, can scale up the wall. Every Spider-Man can do that. But the web slinger coming out of his wrist, I still think it's kind of cool. I think that's an added ability. It was kind of deviated from the plot, but I still think it was pretty cool. Now, how they became Spider-Man. I said it in the beginning. Andrew Garfield came to be Spider-Man in a way that made sense from a genetically modified spider from his dad. That plays a huge part in the plot too. Andrew Garfield is the better Spider-Man. I don't care what you say. You can argue in the comments all you want. I know my friend is going to be beefing about it. You know who you are because you're going to leave comments. Leave a comment. I dare you, because I will argue with you for hours about this. Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man. I don't care what you guys have to say. Andrew Garfield plays everything better with, being Spider-Man and with being Peter Parker. Yeah, the action's a little bit better, and the villains are better with Tobey Maguire, but everything else is better with Andrew Garfield. I don't get emotional with movies, but seeing Gwen Stacy die with just barely. He was right there to save her, and he couldn't. That's what makes Andrew Garfield Spider-Man the best, in my opinion. And you guys can argue about it all you want. Maybe I'll cover Batman. Maybe I'll cover who's the best Batman, because I'm a little bit more knowledgeable on that. But I appreciate you guys listening. This is not meant to make anyone mad. It's just my opinion. But I just want to say I thank you guys so much. And if you guys haven't checked out my Instagram and my TikTok, I highly recommend you do that. If you're from Instagram or TikTok, welcome. This is just me documenting my life, just trying something new. This is what I want to do, and I appreciate anyone who's checking it out. So, with that being said, I appreciate every single one of you guys. The love and support I'm getting is something I never would have imagined. I know I'm not big yet, but one day I will be. I promise you guys. I will be big one day. I don't have another choice. In 6 months, I will be huge. And all of you guys, I will never forget anyone. I won't. And you guys just have to live life to the fullest. Live life to the fullest, please. God bless.